5:06 in the morning. We're headed up to, what are we going to call this, base camp?
Yeah, the farm.
The farm.
Classroom.
All right. Head up to the classroom to begin the field survival course.
It's here. It's time.
It's time.
No more thinking.
Just
Time to do.
Just doing.
Attention to detail.
Up.
Teamwork is key.
Down.
Attention to detail.
You're right.
Left and right's hard.
Okay.
We've got, I don't know, 14 guys in the class. We lost one already. just out of fear, I think.
I don't have anything and I'm gonna have to build a shelter. How long is it gonna take me to build that shelter?
Worry about the dot. You can put this anywhere on this line.
Six, 27, 28, 29.
3 hours in.
Let him do.
Place it on your map. North facing north. I've got my map and my compass. Alright? So, if we've got north to north, here's the outline.
Yeah, everything's lined up.
If your needle drags to one side or the other, then your azimuth is going to be off.
Next one's Widowmakers. This is full of Widowmakers. Keep running it around like that and tightening it as you go. We won't want to try to tie a hard knot with that. To shorten these, I pull them out just a little bit here at the front. You got that?
Patrick, you were telling us earlier that this is a shelter that you would use if you weren't planning on having a fire or couldn't get a fire.
If I didn't have the means or the ability to get a fire, then you got to do what you got to do, and this will at least keep you alive.
Hopefully, it won't freeze to death.
Yeah.
What's the coldest temperature you've stayed in one of these?
Probably in the 20s.
Yeah.
And
And shiver all night still?
yeah, you're cold.
Yeah.
If you do it right, it'll cut some of that away. But if it didn't work that night, the next day just pile more debris.
More.
So, yeah.
More and more and more.
Or figure out how to get a fire. Now both sides. Clear it up close there.
So the idea here is to have a smaller entrance.
You would stage, if you didn't have anything, you'd stage more debris in there. So once you got in, you could rake it,
Cap
cap it.
Got it.
Yeah.
We are surrounded by pines, long needles everywhere, which makes pretty short work of this. And we've got, how many guys? A dozen guys working on this, so it makes it go really, really fast. Some places, debris shelters are not quite so debris-y.
Even if we were in this, the front entrance was completely capped off. If we didn't have a layer of insulation under us, you're gonna get very, very cold. So, yeah. Say I'm stuck out.
So what Patrick was just saying is that you can put in some ceiling joists basically in here and then insulate this top peak area so you're not wasting all this space and losing all that heat. Make it a little bit smaller. The bush chisel.
The way you see a lot of people using these wrapped up with it, if you've ever tried to spend a cold night wrapped up one of these, they're worthless.
Talk to me about the ergonomics of the Izulo 1.25.
Well, it's got a great grip,
Sure it does.
and that's about it.
That's all that's left of it. Now, I think it's obvious to all the viewers that the bush chisel is far superior to the Izulo 1.25. It's so many ways. So much better.
Oh, look at that.
Did you see that? Did you see the bush chisel in action just then? Bush chisel, limbing. Ugh. It works great.
Did you explain to Jeff?
No.
That texture.
You really get it to stick together.
A lot of times it's the
Flat. On here.
All right, so we have a challenge here. The challenge is to burn this piece of bank line into, it's maybe a couple feet off the ground right there. Come on, string. Do it. Yay! Good job.
First loser.
First place losers. 27.
Down. Up.
28.
Down. Up.
29.
Down.
Look at this guy. 70 years old. Look at him.
Oh, look at it.
In his prime.
Oh, look at day over 60. Step over. And gently down. So this has to tighten down.
1, 2, 3.
So we're carrying a sandbag, 60-pound sandbag, a big orange oaf, a bucket of stuff, a water jug with no cap, and we're trying to navigate through
We all
the
have
woods.
eggs too.
And we all have an egg in which we're not supposed to break.
I have 2.
2 eggs.
And a 30-pound backpack.
And a 30-pound backpack.
All right.
Oh, good.
Maybe 40.
Okay, this is the way to carry it, dude. Just
We've been tasked with finding 8 different waypoints and bringing all this crap along with us.
Still sucking, still tired, still in good spirits though. Good team. Team 5 is working. Figure pizza should be delivered here in 30, 45
Pizza and
minutes.
beer any
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Well, what are you doing out here, man?
Came out here because I wanted to learn how to survive and because I wanted a challenge. And it's been challenging so far. We're not even barely into it yet.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
No, I do a lot of backpacking, but you usually get to eat when you're backpacking and stay on the trail and all that kind
A
of
little
stuff.
more comfortable.
Exactly.
Got the gear and
Yeah.
stuff, shelters, tents, and
when I get them,
tick check, tick check.
Is it Lone Star?
Currently in the process of dragging our friend. Have we named him yet?
Dirty Dave.
Dirty Dave. We're dragging up this mountain, and it's going well. We just have to go short bursts, kind of 10, 20 yards at a time, and then take a break,
Yards or feet?
or maybe feet.
Feet.
There's a point.
I remember whenever I was in, like,
And there's a little.
And we think we're right on it. We're getting pretty breezy. Feels like some weather's coming in. It's probably 10:30, 11 o'clock at night right now. Should be just on the other side of the hilltop where we were all looking. 1, 2, 3.
Watch the big rock right there in the middle.
And here comes the rain. How can I help?
Just remember, it's cold outside.
Has this life preserver been approved by the Coast Guard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. yes it has.
You need to lose that.
You get the tagline across, spin the head.
Eat him.
Saturday morning, zero sleep so far. We have been set free to build a camp and start a fire and relax for a few minutes, probably is all it's going to end up being, but it's been a long day. It is just the beginning of another day. It is 6:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. They were real nice to us and gave us some coconut.
Hey, people that walk through this noticed.
The big one? You need the whole jug?
I feel the same way too.
We are building the trebuchet. How hard could that be? So we're building a trebuchet at a field survival class, which, to the untrained eye, clearly has nothing to do with real practical application to survival. but unless you're going to plan on sieging something, I don't know. And that would help your survival. But what it does is it encourages teamwork. It encourages using your skills, not skills, woodworking, bushcraft skills, and all of those things. And I really enjoy the teamwork aspect of it. And today's definitely a much slower paced day than yesterday. Yesterday was just pretty much a grind all day long. I'm a little bit sore, Shane.
A lot bit sore.
A lot of bit sore. I napped this morning. I guess we napped from like 7 to 9-ish.
It was awesome.
Maybe 7 to 9, which is pretty great. I just leaned up against a tree and just nodded off. So I got a little bit of shut eye, probably an hour total.
You could get on that end, and on this end, we could listen.
Well,
It's definitely going that way.
what are our chances? Talk to me. Be honest. Don't lie to me. Don't sugarcoat it.
80%.
80%
I'd
that
say
we're going to hit
80%.
that steel target that I can't even see on the camera.
Well, if they sight it in right.
Oh, yeah. Well, if they do their job.
I mean, it's facing the wrong direction right.
If the thing works at all, like even like a tiny bit, it's a win. It's a victory.
Yeah.
We're going to bring this to market. It's going to be a thing. Everybody's going to want one. Maybe we'll make it a little longer.
Maybe a touch.
Just a smidge. Just a skosh. Is that what you just said? Just a skosh bigger.
It is. So it is survival of some sort.
Yeah, it sure is.
You know what I really thought? I was like, man, if I had a chisel, I could do a curve cut. And I was like, oh god,
I have a chisel.
cause this one bothered me. It's over here. I'm gonna turn this over. One side, bring it up.
Found a weak point.
Well, we can replace that.
So you broke it.
Yeah, you ain't been to an hour.
This is why we don't have nice things.
Paramedics, people with more advanced training in certain scenarios.
Person's head right here. You're gonna choke them out. You're gonna punch them in the face. Sorry. Climber, or if you are gonna.
On rappel? You were rappelling, my friend? Throw the webbing down and make a number 8. 1, 2, 3.
Super cool. The goal for this exercise is to find materials to build a water filter to filter some really scummy water. But we've got to go all over the map to get those materials, basically. We've gathered gravel and some charcoal. If we're going to pick up some more charcoal, we got to get sand and grass.
Thanks for peeing right upstream in this dry creek.
86189.
Correction. 05748116.
So our objective is to filter that scummy, nasty hole there.
I did. Probably.
And then the water gets dumped through the
Gray color. Next challenge is a downed aircraft crash site, basically, and we're supposed to scavenge and find useful supplies to aid our survival.
look through all that stuff.
See a wire?
Anything good in there?
Got a little.
Hey, have we had anybody check this
Little tin?
thing?
So apparently there was a survival kit underneath the pilot seat. We've got 3 waypoints perhaps, and we've got an hour, I guess, to get to them, or just the first one.
Okay, so we're right.
Yeah, there we go.
We need some cordage.
There you are.
We need cordage.
Yeah, boy.
Right there. There's smaller stuff.
So it's about 4 a.m.
One, up!
Good job.
Down. It's just perfect.
All right, it's almost 5 a.m. and I think we're maybe done for now. Maybe not. Sunday morning, and we are building traps. So last day, Sunday, our mission is to build a shelter. We're in teams of 3. We need to build a shelter, we need to start a fire, and we need to build a trap.
Nice job.
Bingo. Something like that. Dang, look at this La Casa.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I hear it's very flammable.
It is very flammable.
We've had one house fire here.
One house fire. I just moved in, and we already had one house fire. Nice. So they put their trash bag, their waterproof barrier on the inside of all of the leafy pine needle debris. Also a good tactic. All right, we're almost done. How you doing?
Oh, I'm smelling the barn. It's been a good class.
Yeah. But you're ready for a hot shower?
Oh, I could do it another week if I had to.
If you had to.
But yeah, I'm ready for a hot shower. I'm ready for some food.
Yeah. You hungry?
It ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday I had two like real hard hunger pains that were just like, felt like your stomach's turning inside out. It only lasted maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We got busy, something, you know, takes your mind off of it. But
How's your body holding up? Hamstring back and stuff?
sore?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be sore.
I feel pretty good physically. Like, I'm not even really hungry right now, but like Shane was saying, it just kind of comes and goes. Like, I'll get really, really hungry, and then it'll fade. But I've been staying hydrated. I feel pretty good. I'm a little sore in some places. Like, my hands are a little bit sore from just carrying a bunch of crap.
My hands are roached.
Yeah, I mean we
like
it just like not just sore muscles, but like just the skin is sore from just carrying crap all weekend long.
blisters, scrapes, cuts,
Lots of
covered in
scrapes,
those.
yeah.
Sunburn.
Yeah, a little bit of that, a little bit of abuse in all areas there. But overall, I feel pretty good, and I'm excited to be done and go get something to eat.
I'm ready.